What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rollin' with Ruel. I am your host, Ruel Gaviola, and I'm super pumped to be here this morning because I've got two friends that I'm going to be playing Tiny Towns with. So excited. I'm so glad you're here today. For those of us in California, especially SoCal, I know we're dealing with the post-earthquake blues, I guess, or whatever. And I'm going to admit, I heard about the earthquake when I woke up this morning, but I slept right through it, thankfully. I'm usually really good about, waking up when earthquakes happen and everything. I actually lived through the 94 Northridge quake. That was insane. That was like a 6.8 or 6.9 or whatever it was. And this one I heard was a 4.5 or something in Whittier. So hopefully everyone's okay. I don't think I read anything about any damage or anything, or any injuries, so that's good. I want to say a shout out to Amanda Panda Angel. She is the chat moderator, as always. Normally she does Tabletop Tonight with us, but I want to thank Amanda for joining us on a Saturday morning. I know this is a little different, but that's how we roll here. She is the chat moderator. Please keep things PG-13 in chat, folks, or Amanda will bust out the band hammer, and we don't want that to happen, right? Shout out to some of our regulars here. I see all kinds of people in chat today. Thank you for joining us on a Saturday. I'm really excited. Tiny Towns, get your copies out now if you don't have it already. You can also play with graph paper. I think you can just write, if you have a 4x4 grid, you can write the little buildings and stuff. So get that ready. We're going to be starting in a few minutes. Actually, we're going to talk to Eric and Annette first. And just talk about board games and sort of how they got into gaming and content creation. And then we'll play Tiny Towns right after that. So want to say hi to Daryl with the 1R. Thank you for joining us, my friend. I see Ben and Steph. Hi, Ben and Steph. Meeple Lady. Yay, cool. All the cool kids are here today. We've also got Senior Watashi. Thank you. Art Heart Museums. Hi. Panda Angel, as I mentioned. And some of the lurkers. Hey, it's cool to lurk. Do your thing. It's cool. Have us on the background. Whatever you're doing on a Saturday, hopefully you're enjoying the time off. As we do on Tabletop Tonight, I don't usually do this on Rolling with Ruel, but I want to do this. What are your stream stacks, folks? What are y'all eating? What are y'all drinking? I am going with my usual LaCroix. This is the peach pear flavor today. And I also got chocolate chip cookies, thanks to my wife, Michelle. She made a big old batch last night, and I may or may not have had most of the batch. So we'll see if I can last through the show without finishing this last cookie. Let me see. Oh, a little bit of business here. Let me get the banner up here. There's that, the Rolling with Ruel banner, because this banner and this show is sponsored by my friend and incredible artist Holly Chu. Holly does all the art on our channel and also all the emotes. If you have emotes, please drop them in chat now. Holly is an incredible artist, so talented. I want to thank her for sponsoring the channel. Please visit her website at hollychuart.com. That's Holly Chu, CHIU art.com. Thank you, Holly, again, as always, for your support. Oh, hi. Okay, I said hi to Steph. Hi, Steph. And there's Panda. There are the emotes, folks. You got me, Michelle, Lauren, Amanda, and Bruno, our pug. Hopefully, Bruno will make a stop by. He's been sort of quiet lately, so maybe he'll stop by. And he's usually here on Tabletop Tonight during the week, but I don't know if he'll stop in today. He is he was asleep. Well, his this guy, he sleeps a lot, so I don't know if he's awake yet. Let me see if I got anything else to do here. Business-wise, I'm getting all the streams. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can see me. That's always a plus here on the show. And iHeart Museums is ready for Tiny Towns. Yes. This is a great game. I also have the expansion. We're just playing the base game today, folks. I tweeted out and put on all the socials the buildings we're playing with. If you want to get them ready, actually, I will share the screen real quick here, just so you can see what setup I have and what buildings we have. Let me share this. It should show up. There it is. Okay. Oh, there's Annette too. Hi, Annette. I'll bring you on in just a second. Spoiler alert, folks. That's Annette. And Eric will be joining us as well. So just to set up, folks, we have the cottage, the abbey, the farm, the shed, the tavern, the factory, and the bakery. If you don't know what these are, I'll explain them when we get into the game. But for now, all you need to know is those are the buildings you should have ready to go. We're going to be playing the town hall rules. So we're going to be drawing cards here. And these are the cards with all the different resources. Those will be drawn at random. after every two cards, you're going to have dealer's choice. Basically, every player gets to select their own. So we'll go over the rules as we get into the game. Want to thank everyone for using those emotes. Or, I mean, not emotes, the Bruno points. I see Meeple Lady has redeemed Bruno Fan 100. Thank you, Meeple Lady. Since Bruno's not here, let's see if I've got the little Bruno. Here he is. Wait, no, that's not it. Here it is. So thanks for redeeming the 100 points. Here's Bruno for you. Woo, 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 woo. I'm hoping he's going to show up. Well, we'll see if he does or not. Mrs. Gab 2020 is in the chat. That's Michelle. She is actually working on a Saturday, if you believe it or not. But that's the life of a teacher, friends. I Heart Music says, "Yeah, Flat Bruno." That's right. That is Flat Bruno. Okay, enough of my jibber jabber. Let's get into the stream here, right? Let's get into the show. I'm going to bring on Annette and Eric in just a second, but first, if you don't know who they are, Annette Villa, aka Netters Plays, is an avid board game videographer on YouTube for Netters Plays with her sidekick Cockatiel Gizmo. She regularly contributes to the community with vlogs, blogs, podcasts, and participation in video networks. One of her main goals is to spread love for gaming by promoting diversity and inclusion. And our other guest today, Eric Yorko, is a writer and reviewer for What's Eric Playing, a board game review and photography website, as well as a member of the Punchboard Media and Inside Voices networks. When not talking about, writing about, playing, photographing, or thinking about board games, you can usually find him watching superhero movies or asleep. So without further ado, let me bring on our guests, Annette and Eric. Where is this thing? Okay. Yeah, totally professional run podcast stream here. Annette, how are you? Hello.
Doing good. How you doing?
Oh, all right, cool. And let me bring on Eric. Eric is going to be here in just a second. There's Eric. Oh. How's it going, Eric?
Great. Quick thing. Would you believe that I was already dressed this way before the show?
Were you really?
Yes. I had a different thing earlier, and I was like, oh, well, this is happening immediately afterwards. Otherwise, I would have changed.
You look really nice, though. Thank you.
Yeah, very nice, man. I want to thank both of you for joining me on a Saturday. Really appreciate it. Yeah, and folks, if you have any questions for Eric and or Annette, drop them in chat. We'll try to get to them if we can. But yeah, I'll start with Annette. Annette, why'd you get into board games, and how did you get into content creation as well?
So I mean, I've always played games since I was young. So there's always been like a Parcheesi board or Chinese checkers or, chess and stuff like that. But it wasn't until, when I was like in my 20s, when I started actually getting involved with board games. My roommates were the ones that actually got me into it. I moved into a house and they played some games and I was like, oh, what's this? Like, what else is there? So then I started kind of looking around online and then going to game stores and picking up a few little games. Games that I don't play anymore, like social deduction games. Like, I was really into that. And then I realized like, oh, yeah, I'm breaking up friendships because of it. So yeah, let's play something else. And yeah, ever since then I started collecting, and now I have like over 400 games at home.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Was there any like particular favorite at the time when you first got into the hobby?
I think one I really liked, and I still enjoy it, was Castle Panic.
Oh yeah.
I think that was like the first one where I kind of like went off from social deduction and then started doing like, oh, well, co-op games. And so I played Castle Panic. I like tower defense games.
Okay.
So then, yeah.
I feel like I haven't played enough tower defense games. I really like Castle Panic, but then I ended up getting Star Trek Panic, which I loved. Do you have just putting you on the spot here, but off the top of your head, any other tower defense games that you would recommend to folks?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I mainly play them like on apps and stuff.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, right. I don't know too many board games like that. But.
Yeah. And again, it's one of those genres of games that I haven't really played too much. I think I know I've done Castle Panic, Star Trek Panic, and then there was another. oh gosh, I forget the name of it, but there's another one that I played. What about content creation wise? How'd you get into that, and what do you do as far as content creation?
Yeah, so at first I just kind of started recording myself. I wanted someone to talk to. My partner was like in grad school, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna sit here with my camera and my laptop and just like talk about these games that I'm really into, and hopefully someone listens to me. And then that kind of started evolving where, you know, I always was taking Instagram pictures and such, and then I was like, well, I'm just going to post it on YouTube. And then I started getting like video camera equipment, lights and stuff, and then started getting into like overviews and specifically talking about a certain game and what I like about it, and the main thing that it has as far as like game mechanics. So, yeah. Nice. And then recently I haven't done anything because I've been so busy at work, and I kind of took a break, but it's really good to be here and see you guys.
Yeah, definitely. So you're taking a break now from content creation. Is it something that you'd like to get back into either in the near future or in the further on in the future?
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Like, I really enjoy it. I still love playing games. You know, I play games all the time still, but it's a lot of 2-player games. And that's kind of like why I'm also kind of like, oh, well, I want to play with my group of friends and get more perspectives on these games. So that's why I am hopefully in the future going to see my friends again and play some board games and make some content.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, one thing I always loved, Annette, were your the videos that you did, and you had a really great way of like summarizing a game, giving an overview in like I think it was like 2 or 3 minutes. You know, and they were just always like really succinct and just clear and concise. I always appreciated that about your videos. So I'm hoping that, you know, we'll have some of those in the near future. So
yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
thank you.
And I always had my bird with me too.
Yes, Gizmo. Is Gizmo there with you right now?
Yeah, let me get him. He's on my knee.
What's the bird?
There he is.
Yeah, Gizmo. Yeah. Right now. There he is, folks. Woo! Yeah. Folks, we have a Gizmo sighting. Shout out to Gizmo. Let's drop those bird emotes in chat, folks, if you've got them. There is Gizmo. Thank you so much. And speaking of our friends, Bruno just showed up. I'm going to throw... Can I get Bruno over here? I'm gonna put Bruno on screen real quick. Bruno. We got the chat going. Come on, Bruno. Oh, there he is. Hey, Bruno.
Yes.
Bruno.
Look at that face.
Yeah, look. Bruno, say hi to everyone. Okay, yeah, he's a little squirmy right now, folks. Bye, Bruno. Anyways, friends, thank you for joining us. We're talking to Annette and Eric. Thank you, Annette, for sharing your story. Really appreciate it. And Eric, let's talk to you, my friend. How'd you get in games? And I mean, I've got to throw this comment up here. I think it was from I Love or I Heart Museums. Where's that comment? Oh my gosh, I lost the comment. There it is. Well,
sorry, I'm laughing at our most recent one.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
What can I say? I woke up like this.
we all know that's how you wake up every morning.
This is definitely not the most dressed up I've been in several weeks. Yes. Yeah, it was a happy accident. I was thinking about it this morning where I was like, oh wait, I scheduled this thing with Ruel immediately after the other thing I was doing. I am not going to have any time to change, and we're just going to roll with it. This is how
I love it. I absolutely. You know, if I would have. Yeah, and at this point, and you know, from now, I was telling Annette before we came on air that I want to make this a regular thing. Meeting up with friends and playing games more on live stream. So from now on, Eric, the next time you come on, I want you to wear the exact same thing.
No. This is
set the standard.
This is so many clothes. Like I have so many clothes on right now, just like layers and layers. Thankfully, it's not hot. Like I think last time, so Annette came by and we have an ongoing thing where I'm sort of like, Annette, games, and sort of pass them off. And it was like 100 or 105 degrees out. And so the problem is we're both like, oh my gosh, one of my favorite board game people is here. We should have a conversation. But we're also like, oh my gosh, it's 105 degrees. I'm dying.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
To the comment in the chat, I actually have a no pets clause in my lease, which is very disappointing. So otherwise, I'd probably have a cat of some kind, probably named Gregory.
Gregory. Well, everyone, shout out to Eric's imaginary pet, Gregory. Please drop the dog emotes or cat emotes in the chat. Eric, let's talk about your journey into games. How did you start in games, and how did that lead you into content creation?
So, if we're talking about the start of it, I'd probably say that it's much older than I let on. So I was playing like Pit or Game of Life. Careers is one that I really, really liked growing up. My dad has since revisionist historied a lot of this. He's like, we never played board games growing up. I'm like, then where did the Pit come from, Dad? Where's the Pit, Father? Anyways, but so when I got to college, right, people were playing Catan, people were playing Bang, and I got fairly into those, although I will agree that, like Annette, I sort of burnt out in the social deduction genre. It's just a lot of energy, and I'm a lot of tired. And so the combination of those two things is me being like, oh, no, I'm good. They're like, but you get to yell at your friends. And I'm like, I don't want to yell at anybody ever again. So what ended up happening was I got into a fair bit of those. I started playing more games, checking out more stuff about games. Inevitably, I built up a small collection of games, maybe we're talking probably 15 or 20 at that point. A simpler, more idyllic time. And a friend of mine was like, oh, if you're looking for something to do, why don't you write about something you know? And I was like, well, I have been playing a lot of board games. And so she's like, why don't you write about that? And I'm like, okay, why don't I write about that? So tried it out, started writing, and we've sort of snowballed upwards from there. So I'm currently experimenting with a little bit of video work. I don't have much to report on that yet, but I will hopefully have more to report on that maybe in 2-ish weeks. We'll see. It depends on how the editing goes.
Nice.
I did just talk to Banana Chan, and we're jokingly thinking about starting a podcast about restaurants that have sinister energies. So it's not really board game related, but it is more like content stuff. Honestly, I'm just kind of hanging out, doing whatever. So making content's fun. Playing games is fun. I would love to get to a place where I can play more games. I'm currently working on my remote setup. I think I've got all the right pieces now to start playing more games remotely, and we're just going to see where that adventure takes us. So
awesome.
That's that. Yeah.
Oh, great. As far as are both of you playing games remotely with friends, either through Zoom, Skype, or even Board Game Arena or Tabletop Simulator?
I sort of run into the same problem all the time, which is a lot of the games that I'm playing are fairly recent. So I'm trying to keep on top of the zeitgeist, for better or for worse, and that's itself a whole different conversation. But that means that a lot of those games don't really exist on Board Game Arena, on Tabletop Simulator, or the like, and so it's hard to get a lot of those played. So this means that really there's just a couple genres of games I can't play. So a lot of times I'm having to simulate play with myself, or it might be that we're doing what we're doing now, where I have a recording of the board, and I have an overhead view, and then I'm going to move stuff around on my board, and I'm currently working on trying to figure out a way to make it so that a player can have a private hand, and I think I've got the right number of cameras for that. If that works, then we've got that going for us.
Yeah, that I don't see. So you would have multiple cameras for multiple.
Yeah. So essentially, what you'd want to do is you want to have something like this, but we'd also have a different one, another Google Meet or a Skype call between you and me. But that would mean that you've got a view to your hand of cards, and so I've got some card holders that have marked them with what the first card is. So you'd say oh, I want to play my second card, so I'd pull the card, play it without ever looking at your cards.
Oh wow.
Is the goal. I just want to play trick-taking games again, and it's so hard to play trick-taking games right now.
Agreed, yeah. What about you, Annette? Are you playing Zoom or Skype or any of the gaming websites?
Not so much. I tried Tabletop Simulator, and I completely failed.
That's pretty common.
That's pretty much me too, yeah.
I just have an issue with I really want to just pick up something and put it over there, and it's simple as that, and I can't do that with a little mouse cursor, and then have to click on it, drag it, drop it along the way. And so I usually would have people just kind of do things for me. I'm like, I want that over there, and then everyone would kind of help me out.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. I mean, I've used it several times, both Tabletop Simulator and Tabletopia, and I'm still like, oh, how do we flip cards over, and how do we do this? And
yeah, I refer to
making a mess. Yeah,
I always call it playing, or I've always called it you're playing it. You're telling someone else how to play a board game for you, but they've never played a board game before in their life. So you're like, oh, just hand me a card, and they're like, card. And you're like, no, that's not what I want. They're like, could you draw the top card of the deck? And they just throw the entire deck at you, and you're like, no. Yes. Someone else very wisely called it playing a game where wearing oven mitts, and I think about that a fair amount of the time.
That's a great description. Ben Osteen says, just thinking about Tabletop Simulator makes me tired, so no thank you. I want to shout out to Toro. What up, fam? This is Victor. He is actually one of the Renegade players, and he is a master at Tabletop Simulator. If it wasn't for Victor, I would have no idea what I'm doing on that. So thanks for joining us, Victor. Much appreciated. I've got a shout out from Steph Raccoon. She says that Gizmo is the board gamer I would most like to meet. So thank you, Steph, for saying that. I want to thank Eric and Annette. Thank you both again for sharing your stories, and much appreciated you spending the day here playing some Tiny Towns. And let's get into the game, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I will say to Ben's point, though, just thinking about anything makes me tired these days. So, like, I'm like, yeah.
That's so true. And why don't we talk about that for just a second? What are we all doing to deal with what's going on in the world today? Like, are you reading more? Are you sleeping more? Are is there anything that you're doing in particular to get you through this?
Probably like I don't know. It's just kind of coming home and running into like a routine of things to do, which is like make dinner or just kind of like sit in front of a TV and watch some like trash TV. And then, so I've been doing a lot of that, and then waiting for Mitch to get home so we can play some board games or hang out, and that helps a lot in just kind of talking about our day, but sometimes I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. Let me just sit in the corner and sob. And that helps too.
Definitely. Eric, any thoughts? Or
I would not have had a good answer before like yesterday, but Super Mario 3D All-Stars came out yesterday, and
oh, nice.
Hades came out on Thursday, so I've really just been like grinding through both of those. And I will say that they are both extremely fun. Like, I mean, Super Mario 64 is nostalgic, so that's part of why I enjoy it. But Hades is a blast. So I've been playing it for a number of video games. I've been playing more board games, more card games. As you can see, I'm fidgeting with a card game right now. It's just nice to have something that, like, around physically. But yeah, I've been doing that a fair bit. Limited cooking. I'm mostly cooking for myself these days, so it's harder to justify like going through and doing a very complex recipe unless I'm going to make enough of it to last me for a while. But I'm taking care of a basil plant now, so I've got that going for me.
Oh, cool. Nothing like fresh herbs, that's always a good thing. Michelle had, like, when this whole thing first started, Michelle had done the same thing where she, planted some herbs. Like, it was, she has this basil plant that's still going to this, for like 6 months now. It's amazing. But me personally, I've been just, you just deal with it every day there's a different way to deal with this. And most recently, the thing that I did was binge season 1 of Cobra Kai, which was so good. Did either of you see that?
No, I actually haven't seen the Karate Kid, so I'm very much like I'm behind on several tiers. I was born in the 90s.
You can still watch. It's still like you can still watch it on reruns.
It's like it's gonna happen at some point. It's just been one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it, and then I just rewatch Lucifer.
What about you, Ned? Are you a Karate Kid fan, or did you watch Cobra Kai?
No, I haven't seen Cobra Kai. I see it in my Netflix, so I'm like wanting to. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about it. I remember still like watching Karate Kid at the movie theater, and I'm kind of aging myself, but doing the crane kick in the aisleway, like on my way out. So.
I truly have no idea how old anyone is. Like I'm basically like, are you legally allowed to drink? okay.
I've been very legal to drink for a long time, but
I believe you, but I also legitimately just can't prove it. Like if you were like I'm 27, I'd be like probably. like I'm like I don't know why you would lie about that, so sure.
Right. I have I don't know. I've always had a problem like determining people's ages, so I'm at the point now where I just assume everyone's 29 and just go.
Yeah, seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah. But anyways, Cobra Kai is fantastic. It really captured the spirit of that first movie. And anyways, if you've seen it, you've seen it. I mean, I highly recommend it for anyone that's seen Karate Kid. Hopefully, Eric's going to watch Karate Kid sometime soon.
It'll happen eventually.
Yeah. All right. Let's get it. I'm going to put on the screen here. Hopefully, yeah, there it is. It's working. Yay. So this is Chinatown, friends, and hopefully you all have your copy out. We are going to play the Town Hall rules, which is where. Oh, what am I doing here? This thing should be off. Can I turn that off? Yay. Okay. Town Hall rules. We have a deck of cards here, the resources, and they are going to be shuffled, and I'm going to draw them, and that's the resource that you place onto your board. We have all the building cards there. You will hopefully have chosen a secret monument, and if you build that, you just reveal it and place your monument and let us know what your power is or your scoring. Every 2 cards. Now, Annette and Eric, have you played the Town Hall variant yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we played it. I think we actually played it together and wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Yes.
then we put it online so everyone can see how wrong we played.
Hey, whoa. We fixed it. And we fixed it. We caught that one. I think we played it wrong the first time because we had the microphone off.
That's right. We had to do it twice.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Did you play the rules wrong, or was it?
Probably. Look, I've as a content creator, I don't think I've ever really played a game correctly the first time.
Yeah, that's so true. Well, do you remember what rule was missed? I
think what was happening was we weren't. So is it that you discard the 3rd card?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we weren't discarding the 3rd card. I think we were doing 2, pick a resource, and then drawing the 3rd card as a 3rd card.
Oh,
so we ended up having larger cycles within the mix.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a bit more predictable too.
Right, which was good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is one thing I always forget. I forgot to do. I forgot to do it now. So you shuffle the 15 resources card to form a draw pile, and you discard the top 5.
Yes, that was, I think, another thing that we forgot to do.
Yeah.
I'm glad
we actually read the rules the second time.
Arguably, we read the rules the first time, but I don't think we can prove that given our both our accuracy and our recall.
Is it? I don't know if it's just me, but like when you first get into the game, do you read the entire rule book from beginning to end, or do you just sort of like you have the really? Because I have the rule book open, I just sort of like try to futz around and play.
I always read it the whole way through, and then I remember none of it, and I always think to myself, next time I'm going to remember not to read the rule book and just sit down and play it, and that's the only thing I forget.
Nice.
I've actually got like a box in the back from AEG of just like a bunch of AEG titles that I'm probably going to like dig into after this. So I'm like today is just going to be me and AEG rule books and me being tired.
Awesome.
I went to bed way too late. I was playing Hades too late.
Oh.
No, I'm definitely going to change out of this as soon as I have the option.
Well, thank you for bringing your A game today, Eric, in the clothing department.
Dress for the job you want.
Exactly.
And the job I want is to be mayor of Tiny Town.
And here we go, folks. Let's see if Eric can accomplish his goal.
Trash talk, trash talk.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first resource. It is glass or blue.
I definitely forgot how to play like for a solid 3 seconds. Like I was like, oh no, what do I do? And then I remembered it all. So I'm good. I just had this like panic of like,
what do we do?
I was like, what's a blue resource? Anyway.
Yeah, so
every day's a nightmare.
If anyone's there playing for the first time, what we're doing, we're just drawing resources every turn. We will all be drawing the resources every turn except for the dealer's choice one. And then you're going to place it in your town. And as you line them up in one of these particular formats or whatever you want to call it, you may build that building. So once I have like a blue one here, a couple of these, all these different colors, as long as they match up, you can also flip them and rotate them and transpose them Tetris style. You can replace them with a building on any one of the resources. So if I had like the cottage, I would place the cottage there after I have those 3 resources. And at the end of the game, our games are going to end at different times depending on when you cannot place another resource or building on your little tiny town. Each of these has different scoring options, and you can, hopefully you've played this game before and But yeah, that's pretty much it. You must place a resource every turn. If you cannot, then your game is over. And we'll explain it as we go along here, folks. Let's continue. So the next
question.
Yeah.
You can rotate, but you can't mirror, right? For building a building.
I thought you could do both. Do you remember that?
I am not sure. That's why I asked. I was like,
ooh. It was you can mirror too, but let's confirm.
We will confirm. So let's see. Building a building. Players may construct any buildings for which they have the matching resources in the correct shape. Okay, building construction rules. Building layouts may be mirrored, flipped, and rotated.
Woo! Okay,
right.
That's good. That is less restrictive. That's the dream.
Yes.
Nicole has also mirrored. Yeah.
Yes, he is also mirrored. Nice. Thank you, Nicole, for verifying. And let's go to the next one. It was glass again. So we have another blue piece to go here.
Don't love that.
Me neither. Okay, I'll put it in this corner.
Yeah, I was about to say, could you draw better resources?
Yeah. Let's try to draw better, shall we?
Please.
Let's do better.
Please, my children are starving.
And then the third resource, friends, that's going to be the one where you choose any one you want. It is dealer's choice, as we call it.
All right.
So I'll go with, what was I trying to build? Oh, red.
I'm really looking forward to forgetting how long it's been since I played this game and just choking. And being like, oh no, my whole spot is completely blown up.
It's been a while since I played this.
It's going to happen.
Okay. Yellow.
Oh,
what is my... Don't forget your monuments, folks. I totally forgot about my monument. What am I doing here? Okay, there's yellow. So I'm going to build yellow. Oh, wait, no. If I put it here, that's what... Yellow, yeah. I'm going to build a cottage in the corner here.
I saw him cheat live.
Yeah.
Oh. I saw that.
We get one per game.
Oh.
Okay, so there's a cottage.
Call it the Ruel slide. Just like,
that's the problem with live streaming. I can't, edit that part out. So
that's 100%. I'm just here to eagle eye and be like.
So here's a yellow, blue, and red, friends. I'll just show the cottage. So I've basically transposed that, right, or mirrored it. So I placed my cottage in one of these 3 spots. I'll put it right there in the corner and return the cubes to the supply. And we continue. The next one is a brick, a red.
That's exactly what I needed.
Nice. So, I need yellow there.
No more yellow. No more yellow.
Oh, so is everyone ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. So the third one is choose your own color.
All right. So this is always the worst for me because I have 50-50 options, right? I either need a brown or a gray. What do you think I should pick?
Pick the... Oh, wow. Yeah, because none of those have showed up yet, right?
No. So that's the thing is we got no guarantees.
That's right.
All right. Nicole's saying gray. I'm going with gray. That means if I lose, it's Nicole's fault. But if I win, it's because I was smart and took good advice.
There you go. I have built a tavern, folks. So I have...
Sorry, Ben, you're too late. It's been decided.
Get faster internet.
Yeah. Your ping's too high, Ben.
Oh, you and your tech talk.
2000 and late. All right.
Oh, there's a red. A brick.
Oh, yeah, it's passable. Then I will commit the great sin of also building a cottage.
Okay.
I already built my monument.
Oh, nice. Annette, can you talk about your monument?
Yeah, it's the Madras Palace. So it looks like this.
Uh-huh.
And it says 2 points for each unique adjacent building type. So I'm going to try to surround it with a lot of variety.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I just realized I need a long way to go to my monument. So okay, so we need another. It's a stone. There's your
you've cursed me. Curse you, chat. I trusted you. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to bring balance to my game, not leave it in darkness. It was said that you'd give me good advice, not bad advice.
Here you go, Eric. Here's a comment from Ben. Ben is left.
I should have picked brown.
There it is.
Ugh.
Ooh, iHeart Museum's got an abbey. Okay.
Oh,
so we have, what's the abbey? The abbey is...
Actually, I've almost got a factory. Never mind.
Oh,
I was right.
3 points from not decent. Okay. So the next one, folks, is dealer's choice. That is your choice of colors.
Never mind. I take it back. The chat gave me good advice. I am going to construct a factory purely by accident.
Nice.
I got an abbey.
Wow.
Swoop. And now,
let's see.
I am never going to have to take a yellow resource that I don't want again. Nope, it was because I was clever and had foresight. You heard it here first, folks.
So I've got one card left here. Do we flip this one over or do we reshuffle everything?
I don't remember. I came here for the Ruel, not the Ruels.
Oh, God.
That's an original.
You're welcome. Yeah, I love it. A mayor listens to his advisors. Good advice.
Has that ever been true in a municipality that you've been familiar with?
No.
No. Okay, tell you what. I'm going to flip this one over there. Actually, no. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I missing a card? Hopefully not. Okay, tell you what. We're just going to reshuffle.
Well, no, because if you took out 5 and you've flipped 3 times, you should have 1 card remaining.
Oh, okay.
I was doing math in an earlier thing this morning, so now I am prepped for basic math.
I was going to say, that's impressive, man.
The bow tie.
Right? So then we'll flip this one over, then I will reshuffle the deck. So the next one is wood.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Which actually works for me because now I can build my monument.
Well, look at all of us fancy lads with our monuments.
Yeah. So
wait, did you have the Grand Mausoleum of the Rodina?
Yes.
Oh, cool. No reason. Just wondering.
Okay, I was going to say.
What did that do?
This one is all of my unfed cottages are worth 3 points each.
Oh, you just want to start everyone.
Well, yeah, that's what the mausoleum is for.
So it's basically like a farm, right? Because the farm would... Oh, no. The farm only feeds up to 4 buildings.
Yeah, it's a better farm. Because now the mausoleum's where you put all the cute little bodies.
Yep.
Like, morbid.
I never thought about that. That's funny.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's you're scoring for something, and it's exactly as Annette said. You're not feeding anybody. So what's the mausoleum for?
Right? Math and a bow tie, folks. What a morning.
What a Saturday.
Yeah, this is great. Okay, so I am going to, so we've done this. I'm going to draw or discard 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we will continue here. The next one, friends, is brick or the red cube.
Okay.
It's so quiet now. I think we're getting serious.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never gotten serious in my entire life.
Our town is becoming tinier.
Please don't ask me to get serious. I can't do it.
Okay, the next one is your choice.
Ooh. Okay.
These decisions. I'm going to go with a blue.
I'm gonna forge my own path this time.
Blue here. Hey, look, I did that again. I moved it. Well, actually, we haven't got the next turn, so. Okay. Oh, it's called the Murder Building. Great. I didn't know that.
Whoa, who dares speculate on the status of my monument? It's a secret, and no one knows it, so...
Okay, the next one is blue or glass. That's not the one I wanted.
No, it's also not the one I wanted. Could you try drawing more resources that help me personally?
I'm gonna try to be better at this.
Thank you. I like to think that we're in an open feedback sort of situation, so that's the feedback I like to provide. Yeah.
All right. The next one is stone.
Yeah, you did it.
Did I?
My feedback worked. I've constructed my monument, which, surprising everybody, is the Grand Mausoleum of the Rodina.
Oh. Imagine that, folks.
In case you were wondering how I immediately recognized the configuration. I was like, oh yeah, that's that thing. And then you're like, what? And I'm like, I mean, or some other building.
I really thought you were just that good at this game, Eric, that you just immediately recognized one of the monuments.
I've never been good at anything. So.
I beg to differ, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So
time to make my town into a nightmare of despair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are playing a way different game than I am.
Really? Okay. More games, please. Hey, thanks for joining us, Ross. He says, self-deprecation. Well done.
So I guess I'm good at one thing.
There you go. The next one is a dealer's choice. You choose your own resource. Tell you what, I'm gonna
got a cottage.
Red. So Annette's got a cottage. I'm building another tavern. I'm going to keep my population well, I guess, well lubricated.
Right. They're drunk and starving. Like, truly, this is the paradise.
There's that. Ah, there's iHeart Museums. Nicole says, Netterstown is pure and full of love.
Yes. It's all diversity. It's all like a whole
right.
variety of different types of buildings.
Nice. All right. Next resource is wood or brown.
All right. That's exactly what I needed. Woo.
I forgot what I was building. Oh, this one. Okay.
So I have a question with the Madras Palace. It says 2 points for each unique adjacent building. Does that include diagonal?
Oh, that's a good question. It is. I have the rule book here. Which monument was again, Annette?
It was the Madras Palace.
Monument?
To your point, Ben.
Up, down, left, and right, not diagonal.
Okay.
Yeah. To your point, Ben, that's why we have the mausoleum.
That's a funny comment.
We're not monsters.
Yeah, with nowhere to bury the dead, they just pile up on the streets.
Oh, sorry. He's talking about Annette's town. That's true. Oh. Yeah, like Ruel and I have a robust death management portfolio.
Yeah.
So apparently, the job that I was dressing for was actually what's I looking for? Person who runs a funeral, or person who runs a funeral home.
Yeah, I said serial killer, but
Hey,
6 feet under, right?
Hey.
Okay, I'll put
God, I can't remember the person's name. I'm like, a funerator? I'm like, no, it must be funeral director. I thought there was like one word for it. It's not undertaker.
Undertaker, no. Funeral director, I think, is the correct term.
Mortician. There it is.
Mortician. Okay.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's. I was like, mulctuary money management. Like, I'm somewhere in that. Yeah.
So I've built a shed. What is the shed? 1 point maybe construct. Oh, okay.
You can put it anywhere.
Yeah, instead of having to put it here or here,
it lets you canonize the Ruel slide.
Yes, there it is. I like that. Can we make that a real thing now? The Ruel slide.
I think you're allowed a couple. I mean, like, again.
Okay.
I don't care.
Let's go with wheat, folks.
Ooh. All right.
The question is, do I want wheat or do I want to use my factory to get something else?
I build a farm.
Nice.
I'm gonna swap it out for a brick, and I'm gonna construct a tavern.
Let's see. Okay.
What are you snacking on, Eric?
Yeah,
Huh?
oh, yeah. What's your stream snack, Eric?
It's a bag of the houses.
Oh.
Oh,
It's like you can't. Yeah, you're like, oh, Eric's getting a little hungry, and I'm like,
the next resource is choose your own.
weirdos.
Oh, shoot! What am I gonna do?
I think I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna pick a brick.
I am also going to pick a brick. I'm going heavy in the tavern game. I think my populace needs to be sated with beverages.
Yeah, that's the dream, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I hear you though. That's the same thing I'm doing.
Are you?
Like, I mean, the problem is we have similar boards, so we're probably going to go for the same general thing,
true,
right?
True.
Like, I just have a factory where I think you have an extra tavern.
Yeah. Okay. So the next one, let's see. That was your choice. So we are drawing glass.
Okay.
Okay, glass will go there. And that is the end of the deck. So I am going to. So let me see. That goes there. Shuffle these up. So have either of you played the expansion to Tiny?
I have not. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. I have it. I liked it. I don't think it's one of those expansions that's totally needed to enjoy the game.
Okay.
It adds the coins resource to it, where you can spend you can earn coins, spend them to do stuff, and there's a bunch of new buildings and things. I mean, it's a fun expansion. I don't think it's totally necessary, but yeah, if you like tiny towns, I think it's perfectly fine to add it to you.
I heard it kind of incentivizes risky decisions. Is that true?
It does. It's great because you definitely have. It's a little more push your luck going for those coins and trying to you save up coins to do extra actions and stuff. So
I mean, that makes sense, right? Fortune favors the bold.
Right. Exactly. Let's see.
And you play on the same size board too?
Yes. Yes. Nothing changes except for the you have like a separate board to keep track of your coins and stuff. Next one is wood. Friends, what?
That was the worst possible one.
Yeah,
I regret not putting wood in my factory instead of wheat. Ugh.
Oh, could I build that? Oh, I can't build the factory that way. Oh, actually, I could. Okay, just in case. Oh wait, we're gonna come up with a. We got our. Okay, so, am I going too fast, or are we okay?
We're fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Cool. Ben talks about it's more cards and pressure to complete 2 houses at the same time. That's correct for the expansion.
So now it's a choose your own, right?
Yes. So choose your own, everybody. So I'm going to choose.
Gonna add another delicious tavern.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing too. So I'll choose red. Make my 3rd tavern.
So for those of you watching at home, I'm currently a little uncomfortable that Ruel is 1 tavern ahead of me, given that we have similar setups.
Yeah, but does the factory score your points or forget?
No, it does not.
No.
No.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2. Okay. The next resource is wheat, yellow.
Okay. That one I am going to place here.
iHeart Museums have built her monument, Grove University.
Oh.
I really thought it was Grover University as well. And I was like...
It's for Sesame Street.
Mm-hmm.
Grove University. Immediately place the building on an empty square in your town.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
So does she really heart museums or does she heart factories? Got him. Crushing it.
You're killing it today, man.
Just firing on all cylinders.
I think it's the bow tie.
Probably.
Another wheat. Another yellow, folks.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna swap that one out with my factory for a brick and build another cottage.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Enjoy your amber waves of grain, nerds.
Yeah.
Amber waves of pain. Okay.
I'm already regretting some decisions.
I'm mostly just regretting all the wood that we placed.
Yeah. Gizmo stepping up to offer advice. I heard that too. Nice.
Yeah, you just see Gizmo leaning close and be like, factory. Lake King factory.
The next one is your choice, friends. So I'm going to go with red so I can clear up space here.
All right, choice.
Red.
I think I'm gonna build a shed actually. Not because I wanted anything more than to drop that one cube on the floor, but also I just kind of don't like the wood like cluttering up my town space.
Mm-hmm. Yellow, blue, red. So I'll do that here. Okay.
Gotta get them fringes.
This is a good point that Ben says, in all my plays of this, I rarely build yellow buildings. You know what? I feel like I rarely build them as well.
I think it's because they're just an inconvenient shape. And generally speaking, if I'm gonna build a bakery, I would rather just build a cottage, especially because given that I've already got the mausoleum, it makes more sense for me to build a cottage than a bakery every time.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to build a bakery right now too.
Are you? And that one, so it has to be adjacent to a farm or a factory, correct?
And I do have a farm, so I'm trying to build it right next to it.
Nice. The next one out, friends, is stone.
Hey, another one. Okay, well, I will clear out the other.
I don't know why I'm building so many sheds on my tiny town.
Because you just crave that 1 point.
Yeah, you're offering your residents plenty of storage.
Which is underrated.
Right?
See, the problem I'm running into is that basically, like, I would love to have more taverns, but I think it's going to start becoming more and more logistically infeasible.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to build that shed. If I clear this. Actually, I'm going to wait, because you can build more than one on... You can wait to build buildings, right? You don't have to immediately do them, right?
I don't know.
So
I've never learned how to play this game.
Me neither, apparently. There's me.
I mean, I guess that is a strategy. Yeah. I've never tried it.
It says players may construct any buildings for which they have the matching resources in the correct shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could build 2 buildings at once.
Yeah. Anyone in chat know? Well, we'll just, you know what? I'm going to build it because I'm going to build the thing anyways. So I'm building a shed. Thing is, where am I going to put this shed?
Nicole is saying that you can wait. Yeah.
Okay. So if Nicole said it, I'm going with what Nicole said. Thank you, Nicole. Let's draw the next card, which is going to be brick. The red one. Oh, Falfon, thank you. That makes sense. Falfon says, I think what you can't do is draw a card and then build a building before placing that material. That's correct. Must place all materials before you can build.
Seems reasonable.
Okay. So the last 2 for everyone in chat, there was stone and then brick, and we're coming up with a choose your own.
Are you allowed to show me? Are you allowed to show me what's in the rest of the discard pile, or is it a secret forever?
I think it's a secret forever.
I should have been paying more attention. Rewinds the feed.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. It doesn't say.
That's fine. I know which one. I know which resource I want. I've made my peace with this.
Oh, I was supposed to place a blue, so I'm making another cottage there. And then I am going to no, I'm going to wait on that shed. Okay, so Ben confirms secret discards.
The real secret is friendship. No, wood is the worst resource right now.
Down. Oh gosh.
It's the one I can't do anything with.
Man, it's way too late to build a factory for me. I don't know why I'm thinking about this. Okay.
Okay.
I'll put it there. And I'll shuffle the cards. What are y'all up to the rest of the weekend? Any plans, Annette and or Eric?
I've actually in the works of preparing for a camping trip.
Woo! Outdoors.
Cool.
Yeah, so I took like a week off work. I haven't had vacation since like Christmas.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm planning to go somewhere to Utah and Colorado.
Nice.
To Nevada and just be out in the wilderness. Like, yeah.
Not
so
a
we've
bad
been
place to
fixing
be.
up. Yeah, we've been fixing up our car to sleep in, and yeah, it should be fun.
Awesome. And how are you going to do that for like a week or so?
Yeah, I think we're going to be out for a week and just kind of unplug and try to get some nice fresh air.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's so great.
Mm-hmm.
Next resource is stone.
Okay, well, I'll just clear that out. I will say one thing, re Ben's comment. I agree, but I think that turning it into a memory game just disadvantages certain players.
Yeah.
Another shed, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna build 2 sheds at once because it's starting to get a little busy in my town here.
That's fair.
Okay, so I'm gonna build this shed here. Or can I do the Ruel slide? Because I can build the shed anywhere I want.
Yes. Yeah, the shed can go literally anywhere on the board.
Okay.
What I really need is I need like wood and stone to be in those 5 that we discard every time.
Okay. Well, okay. You know what? I'm going to wait for the second shed then. Because our next one, friends, is the choose your own resource.
All right. Gonna slide this and hope for the best. Yeah, so I agree with that last comment. Randomly naming other building materials as you play is very good. Like just, yep, gonna place an obsidian, gonna drop 2 lapis lazuli, gonna play an entire Minecraft. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That actually is really helpful to hear the other random building materials because it does throw me off enough where I'm like, what? And then I just spontaneously forget.
Right. All right. Next one is a stone. Gosh, another stone.
Oh, really?
I don't need that.
Ruel, I told you to draw better.
I know. I'm trying.
You're hurting me, buddy.
Hurting us.
Yes. Oh my
You're
God.
hurting the whole family.
I need a blue one. I need glass. All right. What's everyone need? Let me see if I can draw it for you. I'll use my fingers.
I'm actually good with anything other than stone or wood.
Okay.
So like
I need a brick.
Yeah, the brick or glass range is good, but I would actually prefer a wheat.
Okay, here we go. And I drew a glass.
That's fine.
Not what we wanted.
I don't blame you.
So I've got blue, got a little red. I'm going to build a cottage.
You are forgiven.
Thank you. Let's go with cottage right here. Okay, that's not too bad, I think. Okay, and the next one, friends, is the wood.
Wait. Oh, was
Oh,
that?
no.
I think that was dealer's choice, wasn't it?
That was dealer's choice.
Yeah.
Dealer's choice.
Woo!
Right.
Saved.
Woo.
Oh god,
yeah,
that would have
helps.
destroyed everything.
Yep. That would have been
This.
bad.
Right. I think I'm going to abandon the bakery. Yeah.
I'm going to go red here. Wait, this is dealer's choice, correct?
Right.
Okay, well, I don't know why I'm picking red. I wanted... Oh, boy.
You gotta lose a couple of secrets every now and then. Like
True, yeah. Oh, okay. Tell you what, I'm going to do brown here so I can clear this out. Put a shed there. Just got this row of sheds. Okay, so now our next one is revealed, and it is a wheat.
Okay, I'm gonna instead take that as a tavern.
There's still another tavern? Darn
I
it.
did.
Oh,
That's the handiness of being able to get rid of those wheats.
yeah. So you got 3 taverns now, Eric?
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe. How many you think I have? Do I have 3? Do I have 2? Do I have 4? Maybe you lost count somewhere.
Your 3rd one. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You feeling lucky is what I'm asking, Ruel.
You're not doing the taverns, are you, Annette?
No. I'm doing the shed thing.
Oh, the shed thing. Okay, nice. Let's see. So the next one is revealed. It is a brick. Oh my gosh.
Next one's our choice, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And I have to put. Oh my gosh! I just hosed myself. I have to put this down before I build. I should have built that shed. Darn it. So red's gonna go here.
Oh yeah, because you blocked yourself.
I blocked myself.
No.
Boo, 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 folks.
I'm sorry, Ruel.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that hurts. Okay. Well, at this point, I'm going to the shed business. So I'm gonna build the shed.
I mean, sheds aren't that bad.
They're pretty bad.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, no, they suck.
They suck. So if I get lucky with the blue and yellow there. Okay. Oh, the next one's dealer's choice, right?
Yeah.
Dealer's choice.
Okay, dealer's choice. So I'm going to put... See, now what hasn't shown up in a while? I put the blue in here. Ugh. Yeah, I have a feeling yellow's going to come up. Well, anyways, my game's going to be done pretty soon anyways, so...
Yeah. I'm trying to build more sheds.
Yeah.
So, bricks and wood. Or stone and wood.
Stone and wood. Okay, here we go. So the next one we're going to reveal, it is a brick. Darn it! And I am done, friends.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so let me reshuffle for the rest of you who actually know how to play this game. I am going to drop those, shuffle these. Storage Wars, the board game.
You gotta keep the chance alive, Ruel. There's a chance I could place 2 more buildings.
Are you serious? Oh my god!
I'm running hot.
Oh.
Yeah, I can only place 1 more shed.
Okay. Well, good luck to both of you. Here is your next one. So we had brick, the last one. Wheat.
Glass. Oh yes, it still counts as glass. Oh, victory. Now, Ruel, would you like to christen it? I'll let you name it. Because it's my fifth tavern.
It's your 5th tavern. Oh my gosh, really?
That's game.
Nightmares.
That's game, folks. I can't believe we got 5 taverns.
Wow.
He's drunk at home.
We will call it. I don't know what we're gonna call it. What's a good name for a 5th tavern?
No Ruel's just right.
No Ruel's just right. Yeah.
Outback Steakhouse.
Outback. There you go. I was gonna say TGIF for. Thank goodness it's the 5th tavern, but.
Oh, nice. I like that too.
Okay. We will continue here, folks. So the next one is a choose your own.
Oh no, that's the worst possible option. Okay, so we just got a brick and a wheat. So I should probably place a brick.
All right.
I basically, unless you draw the exact right sequence of resources, I'm done. But it's possible. Like I can't have wood or stone again, unless I get I'd have to get a wood, a stone, a wood, and a stone.
Oh wow. Okay. What about you, Annette? Are you still you're still in it, right?
I only have 1 more space, so yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Okay,
Goof me, Ruel.
Wheat.
Oh no. Oh man. Okay. Do I want to call this as an actual wheat or do I want to make it a glass? I think I have to call this an actual wheat.
Ooh. So you can
Well, because
I should have built a factory. That's what it comes down to.
Well, I got a little confused because it sounded like at one point in the middle of the game you wanted to build a factory, and I didn't think you had enough spaces to place it.
Yeah, which I realized when I was trying to do it.
And I was like, well, no one in the chat is telling him. So.
It was one of those things. I did the calculation in my head. I was like, oh, I need one more space. That's not.
Yeah, I was like, am I ethics bound to be like, hey, buddy?
Okay, next resource is stone. Oh, so you're probably still in it, Eric, right?
No.
Annette is done. Okay.
I've been murdered in my own home. Well, that's it for you, boy.
I have 5 sheds.
Wow.
I have 4. It's not great.
Oh, so then the last one we'll do is deal your own, folks. Steph says the Bruno Inn. Yeah, that'd be a great name for a tavern. I would visit.
Can I Ruel slide my stone off the board? Is it still too early for that? Like, are we doing it?
Well, yeah, I'll give you one Ruel slide. That's cool. We all get one per game, right?
I'd have to literally slide it into the night. Like, I'd have to just be like, oh, goodbye, stone. Whoop.
Goodbye, stone.
Nah.
So are we all done here? Do we have one more? Should I go?
I'm out. I've been murdered in my own home.
All right. So now add up.
Folks, so that's it. Let's do our points. So I will. I have the little score sheet here. Let me take this off here. So factories. No points for factories, correct?
No points.
Right. They are empty and sad.
Okay. And then cottages. If you have a farm, you get was it 3 points per cottage if they're fed?
Oh, I need to grab my actual.
So I have 12 points.
12 points for that. We both have the Grand Mausoleum of Road.
Yeah. So I only got 6 points on cottages.
6, okay. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 12 points.
Yeah.
Anyone build an abbey?
We don't love to see it.
I did.
Oh.
And it's not adjacent to any of those, so I get 3 points.
Nice.
Brett.
Eric, did you get an abbey?
No.
Same. Okay, here's the big points. So taverns. Annette, you were a dry town, or did you have at least?
No, I had one little tavern in the corner, so I get 2 points.
Nice little local pub. All right.
Yeah.
I know Eric's got a whole franchise of taverns in his town. Apparently,
all we do is drink.
So 5.
Yeah, we drink and then we die. Like this is my dream town. We just go straight up through the taverns, right into the mausoleum. The mausoleum puts them right back through the factory. It's a recycling system. And that's PG-13, right?
Oh, totally PG-13. Yeah.
Inside the taverns are Soylent Green, Soylent Blue, Soylent Orange, Soylent Red, and Soylent Gray.
Motto of 2020. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Tavern Town and also Eric's Bourbon Street. I like that one.
I like that one.
I'm not classy enough for dark liquors, but I also enjoy it.
Says the man with the bow tie and vest.
I know.
Every time I drink a dark liquor.
Bartender.
Yeah,
right?
That's the dream.
Yeah.
Anyone build any bakeries?
No.
I did
not either.
And then we're talking storage facilities next. These sheds.
Yeah.
Shed Town. I got 5.
5 for Annette. Nice.
5 full points.
I had 4.
4. I also had 4. Oh, I was supposed to take off. Oh my gosh. I forgot to take off my resources at the end of the game because these are going to be minus points.
Oh no, I forgot about that bit.
Yeah. Okay. So then your monument. I know we don't get any points for ours, Eric. Do you get points for yours?
Yes, I got 2 points for each one, and I have 4 different ones, so that's 8.
Whoa, nice. Okay, and then the empty squares minus 1 point each, so I have minus 4.
I have minus 3.
I also have minus 3.
Okay, and then do y'all want to do the maths? I'll try to do it.
It looks like Annette's got 27. Ruel, you've got 21, and I also have 27.
Yeah.
Oh,
27.
really?
Is
there a tiebreaker?
Yeah. I usually my rule is always if you have to look up the tiebreaker, all tied players win.
Yeah.
that's been my solve for so many things because I'm always like, eh.
Oh my the tied player who had the fewest turns as Master Builder wins, but we didn't do Master Builder, right? We did.
Right.
If there's still a tie, the player with the fewest empty squares wins.
still same number.
Still tied.
Still.
They're still tied. The player with the most cottages wins.
Oh, that would be Annette. She's got 4.
Annette.
Oh. All right. Good count.
I'm still counting it as a win for me because we had to go to 3 tiebreakers.
Yeah, actually.
I think Eric gets extra points for dressing up as well. So, yeah, Netter's crushed it. There it is. Annette for the win. Well done.
All right. See, happy town.
Yes, very happy town. That's Eric.
Just because nobody's dying constantly in Annette's town.
Yeah,
Gizmo dance.
Yeah, Gizmo dance, folks. Let me put it up on the screen. Oh, I just missed it. There's Gizmo.
He'll dance again.
All right, time to try and figure out how to put all these bricks away.
Yes, Gizmo's the mayor. Well, that was really fun. Thank you guys. Thank you both for joining me today. Really appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to do it again sometime. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, I've got tons of plans. So.
Yeah, same here.
So much going on.
Right. I want to thank everyone in chat for hanging out. This is a great time. I cannot thank Annette and Eric. I cannot thank them enough for joining me today. And everyone in chat, thank you for hanging out as well. Annette, where can people find you online?
I'm on Netter's Plays, and I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, as well as YouTube. I haven't produced anything on YouTube, but I am posting pictures and opinions on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram about all the games that I've been playing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So cool. Thank you. And Eric, how can people contact you?
So if you want to read some of the reviews I've been writing for recent games, you can find them on what'sericplaying.com or instagram.com/what'sericplaying. If Twitter is more your game, I'm What's E Playing on there, and I'll also put in one more bonus plug. The 3 of us all do work for the American Tabletop Awards, so if you want to read more about what games we've been playing in the last year and which games we thought were deserving of our awards for the last year, you can find that at AmericanTabletopAwards.com.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. And everyone in chat, thank you again. Have a great weekend. So good to see you. We'll do this again real soon. All right. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
See you, everyone.